Hansel and Gretel, adapted by Brian Conway, illustrated by Thea Kliros. In a tiny cottage at the edge of the forest, there lived a poor woodcutter and his two dear children, Hansel and Gretel. One day, the woodcutter called his children into the house.
"Our cupboards are empty,"
he sighed.
"Though I work hard every day, I still do not have enough to feed myself and both of you children. I'm afraid I must teach you how to care for yourselves,"
he said sadly.
"Tomorrow I will teach you how to hunt, fish, and gather fruit,"
the woodcutter concluded. Hansel and Gretel were clever children and wanted to make their father proud. So they made a plan to help him. Early the next morning, the children set out into the woods without their father, hoping to bring back enough food for supper. Hansel and Gretel dropped a trail of breadcrumbs behind them as they walked. They planned to follow the trail back home. They wandered through the woods all day long, but could find no food. Too late, the children discovered that their part of breadcrumbs had been eaten up by birds. They were lost. Suddenly, they saw a lonely little house. As they got closer, they could not believe their eyes. It was a gingerbread house covered with sweets. The children broke pieces from the house and began to eat. Just then, the door opened and an old woman hobbled out. "Please excuse us," says Hansel, "but we are lost and very hungry."
Well, come inside and I will fix you a nice hot meal,"
said the old woman, peering down at the children. Hansel and Gretel followed the woman into the house. Immediately, the old woman served them hot turkey, fresh fruit, cookies and cakes. The children ate and ate.
"Go ahead,"
said the woman.
"Have some more."
Hansel and Gretel happily filled their plates again. The old woman held Gretel's arm and said,
"My, but you are skinny. I will fatten you right up."
Startled, Gretel said, "But I like the size I am now. Why should I be fatter?"
"All children should be plump and healthy,"
said the old woman with a chuckle.
"I hope you do have room for some apple pie."
Hansel and Gretel wondered why the old woman had not eaten. She was still keeping busy in the kitchen, building up the fire in the oven.
"There is just one more dish to make. I will have my fill of it soon."
"I think this strange old woman is not nice at all," whispered Hansel, worried. "She wants us to be plump so she can put us in that oven and have us for supper," said Gretel. Hansel and Gretel snuck up behind the old woman, bumped her into the oven, and ran away as fast as they could. After many days of searching, Hansel and Gretel found their way back to their father's cottage. As soon as the woodcutter saw his children, he ran to hug them.
"I've missed you both so much,"
he said.
"I promise we'll always have enough to eat, and I will never let you out of my sight again."
Hansel and Gretel were happy to be home. The end.